The Premier League Team of the Season is finally here in FC Mobile, so today I'm going to open up all the packs I can, open up all the exchanges, and talk about the market. So in the store, we have 4 really good offers, and we're going to go right in with the first one here, a guaranteed 90 to 99 overall player. As you can see, these are the current players that we could pack. Some of the big ones, we got Foden in there, Modric, Rice, Haaland, of course, Vieira. There's tons of great players, so let's get into pack number 1, 90 to 99 guaranteed Team of the Season. And we don't even get a walkout. Tough. Let's move on to the next pack, 91 to 99. We have 4 of these. We are guaranteed another Team of the Season. Once again, can we get a walkout? No, we cannot. Now, something I saw yesterday was a lot of people were opening up the exchanges and packs when they first came out, and people were getting crazy players. So there was a bit of a glitch, it seems, where there was a high pack rate. I think they adjusted it. So hopefully we could still get something good today. But what are we going to get? We finally get a walkout. We get a Team of the Year walkout, not Team of the Season. Left wing, maybe, for Mbappe. It's going to be Theo Hernandez. Okay. Ultimate Team of the Year, 91 rated. Never mind. And the final dynamic offer, EA, can you please give us a walkout Team of the Season? No. We now have a guaranteed 93 to 99, which is crazy, but this time it's going to be untradeable. It is not a tradable card. So we're going to get through the first pack. Let's get into the bonus pack. Could we please get Haaland, Modric, maybe Declan Rice would be good. Portugal, center back for the... Okay, we just got... Why am I blanking? Bruno Fernandes. 95 rated Bruno Fernandes. Not too bad. Let's see what his stats are like. Overall, decent card, but we want to go for that Haaland. And finally, the last bundle, we have the Team of the Season. 94 to 99 rated guaranteed. Okay, for a second I was like, why didn't we get a walkout? Here is the pack. EA, please. Team of Haaland. Let's see it. Spain, could it be Rodri? Striker, no. It's going to be, I think it's a 94 rated card. Who's it going to be? Yeah, Rafa. Okay, so I still have enough FC points to do a couple more packs here, so let's get into this one. The unlimited pack, a guaranteed 91 to 99. I believe we do get a walkout. Who's it going to be? Brazil? Center back? No, okay. I'm going to be honest, I don't even know who this is. 93 rated Douglas Luiz. Aston Villa actually had a very good season, but overall not the best pack. And finally, we'll get into 5 of these Team of the Season limited packs. Can we get a walkout somehow? We do. Could it be Team of the Season walkout? No, it's not. We get France, striker Mbappe. Mbappe, please. Okay. EA loves trolling, 86 rated Terrier, nothing too good. So the packs weren't as good, but luckily we have crazy Team of the Season exchanges out. We have guaranteed 94 to 98. We got tons of them. And the best thing about it is just so long as you've been saving up players over the year, you could get tons of crazy Team of the Season players for completely free. And the way it works is you go over here. I already did a couple of these exchanges, but you give in 4 90 plus rated players, 6 80 plus rated, and 12 70 plus. And for that, you get 3 90 to 93 rated Team of the Season players. And then go over to this exchange here. You have to do that exchange twice. Then you'll have 6 90 to 93 overall Team of the Season players. You could put them in here and get 2 94 to 98 Team of the Season players. And if you do that exchange a couple times, you'll then be able to go over here and get 3 94 to 99. So you could just cycle through all of these and eventually get crazy players. So I'm going to do as many of these exchanges as I can. We're going to start off here with the 94 to 98. We're going to quick add, and we could do this one 5 times total. So you could get up to 10 Team of the Season players for completely free, just so long as you've saved up some fodder over the year. So who are we going to get here? Could we please get a 98 rated player? Okay, England, left wing, please. No, right back. It is going to be Ben White, which isn't bad. Decent player in the game. We will skip it. Okay, we got duplicate Ben Whites. Overall, though, the stats are crazy. Great defending, great pace, good physical, and medium-high work rates. He's actually a card. I actually might keep him and just use him in my team. That's very good. Okay, let's get into another batch of this. 94 to 98. EA, please. Let's get Haaland. So far, we've got Ben White. There's Foden in there, who I'd really like to get as well. Left wing, please, for Foden. Okay, we're getting some more Ben Whites. Can we get anybody different, though? We did get Romero. Card looks decent, but he's not going to make it into my team. Okay, so I did the rest of the 90 to 93 rated exchanges, although during 1 or 2 of them, I put in some of the Team of the Season players I got previously back into the exchange, so keep that in mind. Be careful. Don't just quick add. Make sure you choose your players wisely, but here we go. We got enough to do the remaining 3 of these exchanges. 90 to 94. Can we please get a 98 rated player today? Please. Germany. Okay. That could be promising. Center back. Okay. Inter Milan. I believe he's 94 rated. Yeah. Bissick. All right, exchange number 4, EA, please. If you're gonna just give us something good, let's see Holland. Come on. Okay, center back, please, center back. No, Van Dijk. We just got Van Dijk. We got a 98 rated player. That is insane. 98 rated Van Dijk, and then we got Rafa, but he is definitely going right into my team. Look at those stats: 91 pace, 85 dribbling, 101 defending, 102 physical. That is incredible. We finally got a 98 rated player. Okay, let's go one more time. We'll get the final exchange in so that we can complete the other exchange. Can we get, let's not get a duplicate Van Dijk. Let's get someone new though. Left wing for Foden, please. Right mid, Chelsea. Oh wait, this is Palmer, right? 94 rated 94 rated, I think, is a bit low. I mean, the guy like tore up the league this year, but 94 Palmer, not too bad. So now with that, we could go and complete the daily 94 to 99 exchange. I'm going to put in the cards that I don't really care for. So there you go. And now we're going to see what we can get here. We can only do this once. We get 3 team of the season players this time instead of 2. Can we get a massive player? We get France. Okay. Striker. I don't know who this is, to be completely honest. Who do we get? 94 rated Banza. And that's, yeah, nothing good. Now we still have 2 more of these 94 to 98 exchanges, but I'm going to skip on it just because it does cost a ton of coins. You got to give in 94 rated players and then 90 and 85. So I don't think it's necessarily worth it, but I'm very glad that we got 98 Van Dijk, put him in there. After I rank him up, we'll be back to 100 overall, but I mean, look at that team. 98 Van Dijk with 100 Maldini is going to be a beast. And I'm adding Ben White in here, and I'm going to tear up division rivals with this team. But with all of the packs and exchanges out of the way, let's now talk about the current state of the market. So first, we'll actually go over here. We'll clear that, and we'll look at team of the season. Currently, we have the Premier League team of the season, and then also the rest of the world team of the season, which is why you have some players from La Liga, some players from Serie A, stuff like that. But overall, the main big players are from team of the Premier League, of course. So Van Dijk in here is a big one. Foden, I think, is a big one. Saliba, I mean, his stats, crazy. Those stats are crazy. We got Declan Rice, who's definitely going to be a great center mid in game. Mo Salah, he did not get a higher rating than his team of the year, which is interesting. But in this case, for Holland and Van Dijk, they did get higher ratings than their team of the years. And I think this is interesting to see because it does set a precedence that there will be some players that get higher rated cards than their team of the year version, whereas other players will not. And an example like that would be maybe when team of the year Mbappe or team of the season Mbappe comes out, he gets a 98 instead of a 96, something like that. So anyways, we got these players here. Of course, because there are tons of packs and because there are tons of exchanges, they are going down quite a bit in price very quickly. So Holland was at about 330 million yesterday, I think, when I checked. Now he's down to 240. He'll likely keep going further and further. Van Dijk is crashing as well from the mid 300s all the way down to 300 and will likely go down to 250, maybe even lower. And I do think because of the amount of supply, if when the weekly reset happens and the next team of the season comes out, if these guys get cycled out of packs, I do think they're going to go up quite a bit in price because their ratings are very high and their stats are really good as well. So these, you know, they may crash in price at the beginning, but they may be investment opportunities next Monday or Tuesday. We'll have to see though. We don't know for sure. Declan Rice has held actually decent demand simply because his card is actually very good. I mean, 4 90 plus rated stats on a center mid that is 6'1" and has a 4-star weak foot. If people are looking for a good holding or defensive center mid, he is great for you. So probably not going to be as good as Mateus, so I'm not going to buy him personally. But if you don't have Mateus, he might be a great option. Kevin De Bruyne is a fan favorite, so of course his price is holding decently well. Plus his stats are actually very good, but overall decent price. We got Phil Foden, who's one that I really want to try out. He's had an incredible season. Decent price as well, about the 100. So I do feel like a lot of these players are going to be hovering around the 80 to 90 million all the way up to about 120 million, and they're likely going to go down, like I said, all the way out throughout the week as we get more packs and more exchanges until they get cycled out of packs eventually. If they don't, then that won't really matter, but if they do and they get packed less often, because there will be lower supply and the same or higher demand, they will of course go up in price. But you never know, because it might just shift from demand for this team of the season to, let's say, La Liga team of the season when the next week comes out and people don't care as much about these players, or players in the La Liga team of the season comes out and they are better than these players here. So they sort of outdate them very quickly. For example, if we get a Vinny Jr. in La Liga team of the season next week, he will likely outdate Foden, so stuff like that. But overall, the market is holding relatively well. Like I said, though, quite a few of these guys are being sold off a lot, simply because there are tons of packs and everybody's opening packs. But for the most part, their prices are holding relatively stable. Now, the other one I want to look at, another huge player that came out, was our first ever 99 overall player. Now, this is a very interesting case because it does, in my opinion, it shows us that I think we're going to get a handful of 99 overall icons over the Team of the Season event. It's interesting that they chose Vieira first, maybe just because he's an Arsenal legend. I think this might be a foreshadowing that we will get a 99 rated, let's say R9 for the La Liga, and maybe a 99 overall Hullet for Serie A, who knows, but we are going to get more 99 rated players. And the other huge icon was Dalglish at 98. I gotta say, the price is decent, but those stats are crazy, so you never know, maybe we'll have to try him out. But overall, the Team of the Season players and the Team of the Season icons are holding a fairly good price, and they are priced relatively well considering how much they're being packed. The old players, of course, have gone down a decent amount in value. I mean, Eusebio here went from 170, 165 to about 150 in as soon as Team of the Season dropped, so he's gone down quite a bit. Hullet is actually on his way back up, and I think that's simply because there hasn't been a player that's come out that's better than him, so now that he is being packed a little bit less and people still want him in their team, he's going to go up a bit in price, so that is fully normal to see. The same thing is here with R9, and a similar thing is here with Van der Sar. So overall, this market, it is down from where it was a few weeks ago, but I do think they're going to hold their prices relatively well until they maybe get an upgraded version. Let's say, like I said, we get a 99 Hullet. The demand for the 97 will go down a bit, but it won't be a huge crash or anything crazy like that. He might go down, let's say 10%. And R9, same thing, he might go down 10%, but at the end of the day, it's not that big of a deal. So overall, I think the Team of the Year icons will actually hold their price relatively well throughout Team of the Season. I think some of the Team of the Year players might see bigger hits simply because they're likely going to get better versions. I mean, if we get a 98 Mbappe, I think the 96 will be in less demand for sure. But just as usual, we're likely going to have two investment opportunities coming up in the next week. The first one is buying these players when they're at their lowest next Tuesday or Wednesday before they likely get cycled out of packs. Like I said, if they're still being packed as much as this week, then they're not going to go up in price. But if they're being packed a lot less, then they likely will. And the other thing to do is invest in players for exchanges assuming they do go down a bit in price between now and the next weekly reset. And of course, that's simply because they're going to be used in exchanges, they're going to be in high demand, which therefore their prices will go up a bit in value. So you've seen a lot of these guys go up in price recently, not by too much, but they all have gone up a bit just because 90 rateds are used in the exchanges. 94s have gone up a bit, and of course, the Team of the Season 90 to 93 rated players for that 94 to 98 exchange will go up in price, although they're already in really high demand, as you can see here. So we would have to see cooling demand to then be able to buy them, invest in them, and then have them ready for the next week, which might not happen, you never know, but we'll have to see. And the good thing about this strategy is, let's say you buy these guys at about 2 million coins. If anything bad were to happen, you could go over here to the exchange, and 90 rated players can be exchanged for 1.5. So you'd be losing 500k per player, which it is quite a bit, it's 25%, but at least you're not going to be able to not sell them at all, and you have no coins left. Now, I actually did this leading up to Team of the Season. I bought 90s, 91s, 92s, 93s, assuming that if it didn't pan out, I could exchange them for coins, but they actually did lower the amount of coins in these exchanges too, so EA was a bit sneaky with that one, so I did lose more coins than I expected, but it did provide a safety net, because if not, I would not be able to sell those players at all, and I would have lost out on probably 100 million, 200 million coins. But those are the current investment opportunities I see happening going forward. I think there's going to be some Team of the Season players that are very good in game and that will become way too cheap, and that would be a good time to buy. And then also just investing in players for exchanges. We're going to have to see what other exchanges they release, because as we saw here, the exchanges they dropped are daily. Now, if they drop the exact same exchange every single day, which means that people who have saved up their players are going to be able to get essentially, 10 plus free Team of the Season players, 94 plus rated Team of the Season players every single day, that might really stifle the amount of demand in the market for tradable players, because people are going to have a ton of great Team of the Season players in the team already. So if that happens, it could be pretty crazy, but we'll have to see. You never know. We'll have to wait for a reset today. But with that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy. Good luck with all your Team of the Season packs and exchanges. Hopefully you guys got a 98 rated player at least, maybe even a 99. But with that being said, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.